Hello, and welcome to the Hermit Lab. Today we're in the powerhouse. This is the last class in a series of series focusing on deep rest. Oh, it's a nice one. Hi, Marge. Welcome to your space for deep rest. I'm so glad you're here. We will get started on our backs. We'll be taking a lot of supine stretches and a nice long shavasana. Essentially a really slow flow. And just start here in a most natural place. My hands went to my belly. And just breathe. There are really only 3 postures in this section. But I've gone ahead and kind of fluffed them out a little bit more. We'll start by planting the right foot and the left foot. Lift your hips up just a little bit, move them around, a nice slow swish. And set your hips down. Raise your legs, hug your knees into your chest, rock a little side to side. Send your right leg, your left leg up to the ceiling, easy. And your right arm and your left arm up to the ceiling as well. Just go really rubbery in the joints and the wrists, the fingers, the knees, the ankles. Nice restorative inversion here. You can begin to twirl around your ankles and your wrists. In any fashion that feels right to you. I like to make fists and twirl those around. And then really activate, make everything super long and pointy, and then let's soften into a happy baby. Find your ankles, the tops of your feet, or continue up to your feet and just rock side to side. Let your head fall one way and easy the other way. And take this a few more times. Notice what it does to almost like the back of the tongue, way back at the base of your neck. Hug your knees into your chest one more time. And let's plant the feet down on the floor again. Invite a push away of the thighs with the palms of the hands, letting the shoulders kind of scrunch up a little bit. And easy soften that push. Relax your arms, press your hips up, give them a little bump over to the right side of your mat. And let your knees drop over to the left side of your mat. So creating a supine twist, twisting over to the right side. And so many things here are up to you. What you like to do with your legs, where you want to take your eyes. Your left hand can serve down there as a little bit of an assist for your right leg or hip to kind of offer it away. Or no need, just sit in the twist. I always prefer the support of the bottom knee underneath the top knee. It's not a rule though. Let's come on back to center, plant the feet, get the hips underneath you, maybe a little scoop of the butt. And then find your right foot for just a brief half happy baby. Keep your left foot planted. And set up figure 4 with the right ankle over the left thigh. You'll push into your left foot to again bump your hips over to the right. Hold on to the left ankle and tip the whole shape over to the left. You're going for your right foot to plant, and you're pushing your thigh away from you to stretch that entire right side, hip. And then feel free to take your right arm overhead if that feels good. So it's not so much a twist like the one we just took. Kind of from your hips up, you're on your full back. Really just more of a hip targeted stretch here. I like to lock out the left elbow as I kind of brace the knee or the thigh away. And let's slowly rewind ourselves back through center. Get your hips beneath you again. Find the inner leg once more. Straighten your bottom leg and stay right here in half happy baby, or go for a slow extension out to the side if that feels good. And carefully bring the knee back. And just for fun, we'll cross the right leg over, reach both arms overhead and slowly get pulled over onto your belly for a half frog or just like a very lazy sleep position. My left ear kind of ended up on my left bicep. And just see what it feels like to breathe belly down. All right, plant your right hand down, slowly roll your way back to your mat on your back. You can give your right knee a little squeeze and then send the right leg up, give it a shake. Extend the right leg and slide the right leg far away from you down to the floor and just let it go plop. Give it a little whoop, 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 side to side. And stamp the right foot next to the left foot. Lift your hips up again, give them a little shake, 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 shake. And we'll go on the other side. We begin, lift the hips up, bump them over to the left, raise your legs, and send the knees over to the right. As you kind of dig down into your right arm to get your ribs underneath you, work 2 shoulders down as we set up supine twist here. You'll see here that I've got the hand on the thigh. Eyes softly over the opposite shoulder, but Don't get too hung up on that. You are in a twist, even if you keep your eyes neutral up to the ceiling. The point of this is to find deep rest, so don't stress yourself. All right, come on back to center. Plant your feet, get your hips underneath you. And this time we'll find the left foot for a little half happy baby, just to loosen up the hip a little bit. And then go cross it over the right knee for figure 4. You might be able to see this a little better on this side. Press into your bottom foot to scooch the hips over to the left, and then stamp the whole shape down over to the right. So going for that flat foot, and then there I am pressing the thigh, the knee away. So almost the knee is like stacked over the ankle, really. And then to exaggerate the opening on the left side body, you can plop your arm overhead. Just like try on what fits here in a sensible way. And help yourself back to center. Keep the right foot long this time. And go for the inner heel of the left foot. You can stay bent in that half happy baby or straighten the leg all the way out to the side. Bring the left leg back through center, bent knee, and this time we cross it over, reach the arms overhead and kind of slowly get pulled up and over like you're sleeping, changing positions. Now your belly down. Right arm like a pillow. And breathe sleepy. The slower we move, the less need we have for like fast breaths or even super deep breaths. Just go slow and enjoy the natural pauses in that place where there's no need. Plant your top hand to help carry you back to center. Hug your left knee in again. Keep your right foot planted just so we've got a little bit of a base, and send the left leg up. Give it a bit of a shake. And then engage the legs, straighten it, and slide it all the way down. Relax it, let it go plop, plop, plop. And plant the feet side by side. Here again, offering to push the thighs away. And settle the hips down. Find Supta Baddha Konasana. Reclined, bound angle pose. Feet together, knees apart. Feet as close or as far to your body as feels right. And right hand to belly, left hand to heart. Let your chin be slightly tucked. And work on a surrendering in your hips. If you're happy here and you would like to remain as you are, please stay. Otherwise, another option for a final resting place can collect your thighs and turn the shape inside out. So bottoms of the feet to the edges of your mat, and let your knees knock in together. You can give one thigh a little push at a time. Resting hands on belly for constructive rest. It's especially nice if laying on your back is not super comfortable. Or send one leg and the other leg long, arms by your side, and we'll work here together to get settled. First, kind of flop your toes in and out and in and out and in and out. And then take some heel rocks. Let the body kind of reverberate and settle. Find your hands behind the back of the head, lengthen the neck one more time, return the arms by your sides. Press into the back of your head to get your shoulders beneath you and pull with your heels to get your butt beneath you a little longer, and then one heel more forward, the other heel more forward. Find your head rocking side to side until you found that perfect spot in the middle, and take a big breath in. Open your mouth and take deep rest in corpse pose, savasana. I invite you back super slowly, starting small with finger knuckles, toe knuckles. Take a big breath and add in wrists and ankles, knees and elbows, and the back of your head, falling very deliberately side and side. Then reach your arms overhead, hook your thumbs, and let your back arch up off your mat a little bit, super long from toes to fingers. And plant your feet, help yourself up and over to one side for a little fetal position. Significant of the chance to start again. Guide your way up to a comfortable seat. Find your anchors beneath you. Shoulders heavy and ears lifted. And in this moment, I propose a 12th series called Renaissance or Rebirth. And it just open to interpretation that everything you do from this point onward is more important than anything you've done up until this point. What do you do with this new clarity and this new grounding and this new power and grace? Hands together at your heart. Take a big breath in and out. And thumb knuckles slide up to third eye center. Acknowledge yourself and take a bow. Really, really nice work. Thank you so much for resting with me. I hope you enjoyed this series. And this is one that you can keep coming back to. I'll see you soon.